Hey everybody, welcome. How's everybody doing today? I might have to shut this door. I don't know if y'all can hear TC talking or not. Um, oh, he's scheduling an appointment. Sorry. Let me shut the door, guys. Hold on. Okay. I don't want y'all to be able to hear his pertinent information. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm I am checking in because I've had some people, lovely people, good friends contacting, making sure I'm okay. So I wanted to do a quick check in, let everybody know that yes, I'm alive, I'm well. And we will get into the deep conversation here in just a few minutes, but let me welcome everybody to Honeybee's Hive. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It is hot as hell here. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that's it. It's hot as hell. Humidity makes it feel like it's 108 to 111 degrees, and it is the end of June. Yes, and we usually don't see this until July, August. So, how's everybody's weather? Hey, Chandra, welcome, Chandra. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I've missed all of you guys. I've missed all of you. Yes, everybody grab a snack, like Chandra says, and hit that like button. What's up, Crust? What's up, Crust, my man? How you doing, buddy? How you been doing? I'm so proud of you. You're looking good, bud. Looking good. Hey, Gina. There's my lovely Gina. I love you, girl. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, you've got rain today, Chandra? That's good. That's good because whoo, we had like an F1 tornado touchdown here, which we hardly ever see tornadoes here, but apparently we had one, and that night the power went off. Oh my gosh, it's like, and Gina can probably attest to this, living down south. It's, especially when you're close to the water and stuff, it gets so humid that you walk outside and your skin literally breaks out in a sweat, and you can't help it. You can't help it. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, except just pray that you don't lose your temper. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not good. I am not good in the sun. I'm not good heat person. Just not. Um, yeah, we need a touch of rain too. Yeah, we do. Yeah, any rain that's like in between, a little bit of space in between for the garden, that's great. Hey, Miss G, she says, butter my butt and call me Biscuit. We're all here together again. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We right here. Miss G says rain there is 3 digits here. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I feel you, Miss G. Yeah. What's up, Chirpin' Burp? I was thinking about you the other day. I was sitting on my swing, and I mean, something just came to mind, and I'm going to have to call you and tell you about it, or Instagram you to let you know what was like in my head so you can go make a video. I think it'll be a hilarious video, and hopefully I can remember. I've been kind of isolating, guys. I've been isolating. I haven't been on Instagram. Um, and the only thing that I can say in defense to that, because a lot of people take it as, she just disappears, or I mean, because I've had friends tell me that I'm not a good friend because I just disappear, and I really, really have struggled with that through my adulthood, my being a woman, and being a mother, having friends, and so just know that when I do isolate, Um, it's almost like a self-preservation, I guess you could say. Um, and so just don't take it personal. Just, reach out to me. If I don't get right back to you, or even if I don't say anything, don't take it personal. Um, I'm just, it's just a thing that I do. And I can't figure out why I do it, but I just want to let you guys know that, you know, everybody's got their faults, and I guess that's one of mine, is isolating. And I don't only do this with people outside of, I've done it to my husband, I've done it to my mother-in-law. I mean, it happens within the home too. I will get so involved in diamond art, and you know I just don't, I isolate myself. So don't take it personal. Know that I love each and every one of you. I miss you guys. I think about you guys constantly. And but there's just days when I can't come on. I mean, I can't. So just bear with me. Um, Let me go through these comments real quick and catch up so I can welcome everybody in. We got 9 in the house. What's up, Chirping Bird? I saw that you buried a little birdie. Yeah. Making out with Big Larry, huh? Hey, guys. Oh, hey. Hey, Lori Rose. Hey, Lori Rose. How are you? Oh, thank you, Chandra. Yeah, I had a couple of texts, and it was like, girl, you okay? I appreciate y'all so much. I don't want anyone to worry, though. And so just know that, you know, if something major was to happen, Larry is connected to my YouTube. He's got access to everything, and so he would definitely let everybody know if something like major happened. But I'm okay. I'm good. And we're going to talk about some things today to get y'all all caught up. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Everybody's missed each other. That's right. You got your CT results for your sinuses. You have Sluter syndrome. Oh, goodness, girl. What in the hell is Sluter syndrome? Nose surgery? Oh. See, Lori, I can't do heat. Girl, my hair is short. Well, it has grown since I got it cut, but I have it in a little bitty ponytail. And I have literally got a rash on my left arm, just sweat rash. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's terrible. The heat is terrible. Um, yeah, girl, I'm going to have to look up this Sluter syndrome and see what in the world, what is that? And main symptoms are daily headaches. Girl, I, I hope the surgery works. I hope the surgery works. And how in the hell did it take so long to find it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, really? It took that long? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad you know. Like Gina says, it's good. That's a good thing to know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard that sinus, anything doing with that is very painful, but just always think of the long-term results. Long-term results. Yeah. Hey, Nepatrish, how are you? Yeah, welcome to the party. You're pulling weeds in this weather, Miss G? Well, I'd say it's coming back. All that. I mean, girl, I can't imagine. I mean, I walk outside just to smoke a cigarette, and I have to. I have one of the fans that Gina sent me. I'm using it, um, and I have a cold, wet towel that's wrung out, and I just wipe my arms and stuff with that. And yeah, I'm miserable. But I will say this, Mom, we are purchasing a dehumidifier. Okay, so for the winter time, we have to have humidity put into the air. But during the summertime here, we got to take the humidity out of the air. And Wednesday, we are going to purchase that. So I'm happy to say that the title is "What Are You Waiting For?" and "How Are You Waiting?" Um, are you waiting patiently? Are you getting aggravated? Are you tired of waiting? Express with me how you're feeling, because I'm waiting on a few things, and I try to keep my eye forward and on the end goal, just to get through, because we have to go through that situation, don't we? So, oh, you can't breathe out of your left side. Girl, you're going to feel so much better. I really believe this is going to work. You're going to feel so much better. Yeah, so I'm a ghost. I just disappear, from time to time, but, you know. Hey, Miss R. Hey, Miss R. Thank you for your email. How are you, Miss R? Oh, goodness. Yep, we're missing our queen. Yes, our queen is at work, and she's doing real good. But she's got a long shift today, an 8-hour shift today. So, but she's doing real good. I'm really happy for her. You guys all know that she started on a medicine a couple of months ago, and that's going to lead into telling you my story and what's going on with me now, because you guys all know that they put me on medicine, and then I had to take myself off that medicine because it was not working. It was making me have headaches. I was sleeping, and I felt like my head was in a paper bag. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but that's how I felt. Hey, Quick Vic, what's up, brother? What's up? Okay, everybody, let me get through here and read. That's probably all you've known, Chandra. Seriously, yeah. Yes, Gina. Yes, it's like a wet t-shirt contest with sweat. That's how I wake up looking in the middle of the night. But I'm hoping that when we get this dehumidifier, it'll take all this humidity out of the air, and therefore, it won't be moist in the house. That cool air that's actually coming out will, you know, not be fighting with all the heat. It's just terrible. Oh yeah, Lori, always, always. Yeah, always in a bun or messy. Yeah. Well, my hair's short now, so I can only pull it. Of course, pull it down, pull it back as much as I can get it, and all of it fits in a low one. Let's see. Yeah, girl, you can do this. Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, there you go, Miss G. Soak that shirt. Yeah, there you go. That way, when the wind blows, it keeps you cool. That's a good idea. Indy Mom is at work quick. She's our working girl now. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. My goodness, that didn't sound right, did it? Our girl is working. Oh goodness. Hey, Sinful, how are you? Good evening to you. Good evening. Today is Tuesday. We're having tacos and burritos tonight. We had taco salads last night, and man, we've got fresh tomatoes, and oh my gosh, the tomatoes coming off the vine are just amazing. I can't. I'm so thankful. I will say that Larry has had an issue with raccoons getting into his corn. And yes, we do have fencing up, but it's not shit, electrical, whatever it is. Anyway, so he ended up. I told him, I said, you need to trap them, because they'll eat it all up, and we won't have nothing. And so he trapped one, and he ended up dispatching it today. And okay, Chandra, cool. All right, good. Just send it to me, girl. Okay, so everybody. No, we don't have central. Are you asking me, Miss R? We don't have central. We do, but that we have window units, and we have a big stand-up air conditioner that can cool over 2,000 square feet. And we have fans positioned so the house is cool, but the humidity is horrible. Horrible. Hey, sunshine, it's you. Okay, guys, so let me get you guys caught up. I'm caught up in the chat. Thank you to everyone that pulled up today. I appreciate you all for stopping in and coming to chill. I want to talk, about waiting. I've been waiting now. I've been waiting on a lot of shit for a long time, I'll be honest. But the main thing I've been waiting on is about 2 months ago, it started out where me and Queen were talking and discussing our mental health. And I was talking to her about checking on some meds to help. And she went in and talked to her doctor, and they talked and everything. Well, they put her on a new medication for bipolar depression or just depression. From what I gathered today, it sounds like it could be it's for both, but it's really for bipolar. Bipolar 2 is what he told me today. Now, I've only been diagnosed bipolar manic depressive. That's what I was told 20 years ago, right? But I've been seeing this psychiatrist for over a year now, and he's really, really good. He's very aware, of what is going on in my life. He's like willing to, help me as much as he can in changing medicines if we need to change or what. Shh. So he ended up, trying me on Lamictal, and that was the last medicine. And that's the one that made me have headaches and made me feel like crap. And I've heard of, I had a friend that took Lamictal at one time. And so I do know that it works, it works for people, but it just didn't work for me. So I talked to my psychiatrist today. I had to take a couple of, a little bit of time to get off of that medicine, let it get out of my system and get back to the place where I began. This is the thing with mental health that people need to understand. Mental health, you don't take a pill and it cures everything overnight. It takes time for this pill to get into your system, to know whether or not it's going to do what they want it to do. Is it helping you? Are you getting out of the bed? Are you, taking care of yourself? Are you cooking for yourself? Are you aware of the reality that's taking place around you? Or are you isolating and depressed and what's going on. And so he's really, aware of what's going on. There's another word I'm looking for, but it's not coming to mind. But anyway, so I talked to him today for over an hour on a telehealth. And um, in the meantime, let's go back. They put Queen and Mom on a medicine called Vraylar, and I'd never heard of it. Being all these years with bipolar, I'd never heard of it. And so today, whenever my doctor mentioned Vraylar, it was kind of like ding, ding, ding. Okay, so this is a possibility where I can possibly try this new med that, she's on, and she's doing amazing. I mean, she's up, enjoying life. She's working again. And, it's just everything's looking up for her. And I'm so happy for her. Um, I that I feel that little piece in myself that wants that too, and so that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because if I didn't have that desire, then I would be concerned. But I do have that desire. It's just trying to get there. I need help getting there. My brain don't function properly to where it can get me there on its own. I need help. So today he told me, I want you to stop taking Rexulti, and I want you to start taking this. And, in a month, we have an appointment for in a month. And in a month, I'll let him know. So I'm excited to say that I will be starting Vraylar. It's with a V, Vrallar, Vraylar. And I'm happy about it. I'm really hopeful. I do go into every medicine. I try to be as hopeful as possible, but the reason I am so full of hope is because I've seen, what it's done for Queen Indie Mom. And I really wish, and hopefully soon, she'll be able to join me more on panel, and she can, we can actually talk about it. I want to do some research also on bipolar 2. That way I can figure out, what's what. What is the difference between bipolar 1, bipolar 2? What am I dealing with? Take a look and see what's going on. People always, well, not people, but I've had people, but mainly my doctor has, he always stays aware of what's going on. He asks me certain questions. Do you feel like you're anxious? Do you feel like you can't stay, get enough rest? Do you think maybe, you want to harm yourself? And, like I tell them, no, I don't want to harm myself. I've never wanted to harm myself. Actually, I'm afraid of dying. So if anything ever happens to me, I never harmed myself. Just know that. My religious beliefs and my fear don't, line up. So I'm not harming myself. So anyway, so that is about the meds. And hopefully, hey, Mark. Welcome, Mark, the spider guy. Do you like spiders, Mark? I think I might have arachnophobia. I'm just picking. I don't like spiders, though. I will say that. I am so afraid of spiders. They're so little. I just don't like them. So how's everybody else doing? We are getting just a bit. We are getting, oh gosh, let me tell you, we got squash, tomatoes. The green beans are coming up, which of course, but the other night with the F1 tornado, I don't think the tornado hit us. I think it was just the wind. but it blew down the corn. And so all of our beans that were going up the corn are like down on the ground now. They're like bush beans. So, but they're okay. They're still growing. We'll be able to pick them, and we're getting cucumbers. Um, Larry says that my gourd out there is growing really big. And hey, Daniel, welcome, Daniel. I know, Gina, when you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't. Oh, that's so true, Sinful. So true. Studies have shown that when the mind suffers, the body cries out. You know, I will say that for many years I spent in pain. And for a long time, they said it was in my head. And I can tell you it's not in my head, but the new drugs that they give you today, uh, like Cymbalta and there's some other drugs out there. I think it's Lyrica maybe, that will help you with fibromyalgia and things of that nature. So I think that because of me being on these drugs, it has helped take that pain away, because I have a want to get up and get out of bed, but I just don't feel like doing anything once I get up. I just want to, I don't know what I want to do. I'm not interested in anything except Diamond Art. And that's not good. I gotta, there's things I need to do. Things, that I've neglected, like my channel. I need to be doing content and stuff. I have content to do. And I haven't had the want to or the desire to do it. So something's, hopefully something will help. Hopefully something will help. But you're right. The body cries out. The body cries out. And a lot of times the people cry out too, the person, Miss R. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I see. I'm reading your message. I wouldn't do it if I wouldn't do it, but if someone came in and said one of us had to die, then I would raise my hand. That was the start of my treatment. Well, I thank God you're feeling better, and I hope you don't feel like that today. Oh no, I couldn't do that, Chandra. I mean, I've dealt with snakes, and um, that's just crazy. You did, Miss R. What I need to do is go in and download them. I haven't paid my StreamYard. I don't know that I'm going to, so I've got to see what I can share now and what I can't. Um, yeah, I don't want to go into all my financial business, but right now StreamYard is on hold. Yeah, Sue, that was about 24 years ago, Sue says. Good now. Okay, praise God. Well, I think that's awesome. I think that you're a strong woman, and, you know, um, it's good that we have someone like you, Sue, that's in here that has been through this, and you are now at a good place in your life. And so, you're able to share, what you did through those struggles maybe. What did you do during the waiting time? Because, I've got to wait now for this, I've talked to my doctor. That is done. So now I got to wait to pick up the medicine from the pharmacy. Then I have to start taking it. Then I have to wait a couple of weeks, for it to get into my system. Some of them do start working right away, but most of the time it takes some time. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. And I'm hopeful. Do Daddy Longlegs ever drink? I thought this one was dead, but he has been here 2 weeks. Oh, wow. Yeah, do spiders drink? I don't know. So, guys, I'm so excited about this dehumidifier. I can't tell you how hard it is to wait on that, because it is hot in this house. And it's really not. It's really not. I mean, I can go look at the thermostat, and the thermostat tells me it's, even if it's 75 in here, you have to realize it's 100 degrees outside. So if it's 75 in my house, that's a good temperature, and I should not be, feeling the way I'm feeling, but I am, and it's because of Louisiana humidity, honey. They will drink. They can't survive without water. They will absorb moisture where they can. Okay, they drink blood. Yes, Miss R. Man, I tell you what, my grandmother used to say that. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And then I would hear my dad say it. You know, a lot of times, that's what helps me get through the process is really focusing on the end goal. You know, put that end goal in your headspace and really meditate on that and walk towards it. Um, and if you don't have hope, if you're hopeless, then you're in a bad spot. We don't want to lose hope. Yeah. You want to visit where I live, Chandra? Whoo-wee, girl, it'd be so different. I'm telling you, you can hardly breathe when you walk outside. I'm serious. I'm not lying. I'm serious. Oh, of course. Yeah, chirp. Yeah, some doctors want you to see. I mean, it's just set up different through how I go to get my mental health stuff is just set up different. So you can see a psychologist. He really wants me to see a counselor, but oh gosh, it got to where I felt like it was just a chore. And I have really, really good friends that I can talk to, and they do the same thing. I have good enough friends that will, tell me, "Hey, girl, you know, let's see what we can do," and they lift me up. Oh, he started running on you. Oh, that's right. You were born in Eugene, Oregon. Yeah. 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 Getting that dosage right, chirp and burp is the way to go. You got to make sure you get that right. So, y'all, I'll tell you what, there's been some craziness happening on these YouTube streets, but I have not been getting into it for real, for real. I was somewhere the other night, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of your peeps. But and I won't say where I was. That's a secret. It's a secret. But you know, we live in a strange world. Okay, Lori. Okay, Laura Rose. We're going to end up playing. We got 19 people in the house, and I want to play some Family Feud after we get through having our chat. And I've got some new questions. So I'm hoping that, we can have a few laughs. Crusted Joint said, honeybees makes me feel fine. Going through the jam of my mind. Yeah, chirp. I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's there if I want to take advantage of it. It's there. It's there, and I don't have to leave my house to do it. I can just do it, um, online, which is fine. Oh no, Mark. Ain't nothing gonna run towards me like that. Oh, me too, Gina. I can't lie. I did engage. But you know. That's really good though, Sharp and Burp. If you think about it, it is not. It is not. It hasn't been that easy for me. Gosh, you know. Um, no, Miss G, I haven't seen Sugar Taco. Mm-mm. Oh, you did, Chandra? Peace and love to you too, Sinful. Have a nice evening out at dinner. Be safe. Yeah, you know what? I've been really like tuning in to, like I said, I've been watching murder investigations, and it's actually people being investigated by the police. Um, and then that went into me. I did got on the computer yesterday evening and did some research about some. I just punched in, where I'm from, the parish that I'm in, and unsolved crimes, and it ended up bringing up um, 3 women who were brutally murdered here in the parish that I live in over 20 years ago. And the girls happened to go, well, one of them for sure happened to go to the school that I went to. Of course, I didn't go to that school until years later, but I had no clue about this happening. And right around the time it happened, I was 9 years old. I did the calculations. I was 9 years old. So, um, that's been something that I was looking into. So I've done some research on that. Um, from the year 1980 to 1982, there were 3 women that were, like I said, brutally murdered, um, sexually assaulted, and then 2 of them were dumped uh, in this in the same parish that I live in, and this was 20 years ago, and these are unsolved. Um, so I went in and did some research on that, and I was quite surprised at what you can pull up now on different things. And so I'm still researching that. There's actually a book that one of the sisters wrote that I do think I've read. And for some reason I'm not remember. I didn't put them all together or something, maybe, or maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, so I've been looking into that. And oh, thank you, Chirp. Yeah, if anyone wants their link drop, please let Chirp and Burp know. Crusted Joint and whoever else. So who else is having Taco Tuesday? Taco Tuesday. That's right, Crust. The guilty are still out there. Yeah, and that's scary to think that, you know? Horse sweat. I love horses. I love horses. Honey Crisp? You're having Honey Crisp Tuesday? Is that cereal, Miss R? Why are you eating cereal for dinner? Honey Crisp. Them mangoes, I ended up freezing them. They're going to be so good. Yes, you're eating cereal. Hey, it's okay, Miss R. It's okay. I've eaten cereal before for dinner. I love food at any time of day. I can wake up and eat pizza. I can wake up and eat a full meal. It don't have to be a breakfast food. So I like to do the same thing for supper too. A stable perfume. Oh. Oh yeah, Gina, mango smoothies. Yeah. My son Paul loved mango smoothies. His favorite fruit was mango. Um, and I've got plenty to do that and make jelly, so I'll end up doing that. So yeah, guys, do y'all want to play some Family Feud? Oh yeah, good, Mark. Mark Crusted is in East LA, California, so he's 3 hours behind us. And great guy. Love my Crusted Joint. And I've been rocking with Crust for over a year. Great friend. And loves to play music and shoot the bull. And he was at a car show the other day. I didn't type in because I was doing my diamond art. But I was there, Crust. I was there listening and watching, honey. Listening and watching. So, oh, when you're out there, Crust, I want to tell you, when you're out videoing, and you probably know this already, but I'm just going to tell you because the way you were holding your phone was up and down, which is fine. But if you turn it sideways to film, you'll be able to see a lot more. So just in future reference, when you go, just turn your phone to the side. And I sound like somebody else that I knew. Gosh, no. Anyway. You guys. Let me see if I can come in. I've been having problems with StreamYard, y'all. I'm like, I don't know what is going on. It's really been giving me lots of issues here lately. When I try to log in, I tried to go up on someone's panel a couple of weeks ago, and it would, I mean, I tried for 30 minutes and it would not, my phone just would not let me go. So let me see if I can get on here.
Okay, well, that's yeah, because that's what I really need. Because I mean, like this shit been spreading this, this. Like I see.
Hey guys, I'm on live. Wow, okay, let me see. Hold on, guys. 1, 3. Oh, let me see. Oh, it let me right in. Well, look at that. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be the time. Let me go out, smoke a cigarette. That's right, Miss Laura. Even idiots say true things. Yeah, Gina, he did say that, didn't he? Okay, give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna go grab a cigarette and come up on the other on my phone, and then we'll come back and do Family Feud. We'll shoot the shit for a minute. Okay, go. Okay, go. Okay, I'm gonna go smoke, and I'll be right back. So, hey, Cobits, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. 17 people in the house. Oh, hold on, Thunder. Let me shut the gate. Somebody let the gate open. Thunder wants to come out. Oh, you're in the UK, Mark? All right. Come on, Thunder. Oh, never mind. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Mark. Awesome. I'll have to come sub to your channel. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm out here in the weather. Yeah, Lori, you are back in time. That's right, Miss G. Everybody hit that like button. Smash that like. I'll give you a couple of seconds to go do that. And if anybody would like to hit that Cash App, B, That's what my brother would say. Hit that Cash App, B. Love you, Quick. All right, Mark, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you come back. Lori Rose, how's your weather, honey? How's your weather? You're in PA also, aren't you? Had the pooper scoop before the rain. Oh, I want a kitty. But you know what? I got to thinking about it and I decided, you know what? I want to go and I want to go to the pound or wherever they take cats, uh, the Humane Society, wherever. And I want a couple of adult cats. I don't want baby cats. I don't want to have to do all the training and going through the stage of, kitty baby stage. So I just want to. Oh, that's nice, Lori. That's nice. Gina, and Miss G are just struggling with the heat. Struggling. It's hot. Miss G's got 3 digits. She said she wets her shirt wet and wrings it out and puts it on before she goes out. She says she's getting her Jane Fonda body back. Oh, girl, you probably already look like Jane Fonda. Oh, that's good, Lori. I'm glad it's not too hot there. Man, it's. Anyway, besides that, it's beautiful here. That's exactly right, Miss R. That was my thinking. They just want love. And that's what I want. I want that companionship. I just don't want a kitty, have to learn how to do this. I'd like, one that preferably goes in and out, even if, not just a house cat, but, yeah. See, that's what I want, Gina. Yeah, that's what I want. Thank you, Lori. Um, that's what I want. A cat that doesn't sleep inside, and well, I don't mind if it sleeps inside, but it has to poop outside. Perfect cat. Perfect cat. And that's like Thunder. He's a medium sized dog, and he's got really thin, fine hair, and he doesn't shed a lot, and so he's perfect for us. And there's you find dog hair here and there, but it's not like really, really bad. Um, but yeah, I think that me and mom need to rethink the kitten idea and look at getting adult cats. I think that would be good. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I've got about 20 pounds of tomatoes that I've put in the freezer. And what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to make a video of this. I'm saying this right now so I can put it out there. That way everyone will hold me to it. When I start feeling better, and I'm hoping I will, and let's just believe and say I am. When I start feeling better, I've got to get in there and can up those tomatoes. And I will be making a video of that. I have all the equipment now that I need to be able to can on the stovetop that I have. Oh, yeah, Lori, a lot of them are like that. Yeah, a lot of them are like that. They, I had inside cats. I had a mom and a son. Um, and I had her and him for a long time. And she ended up just wandering off. And, usually when cats, they'll get out and they'll wander off. And that's what she did. And Mustache did the same thing. That's sweet, Gina. I just haven't seen any. I've seen one wild cat here out in the backyard. I know it's a female because it's a calico. Beautiful cat, but it is wild as all get out. Wild. And anytime it saw a person, it ran right back into the woods. So um, I'm sure it's coming in and eating, you know, maybe it'll come eat some mice because we've got a mouse problem. TC saw a mouse run across the kitchen floor the other night, and he came in there and told me, and it freaked me out. I was like, "What? Oh hell no!" And we got to be real careful because we have the chickens outside, so you can't bait stuff outside like that because the chickens will eat it. And then you got to be careful inside because we have thunder. Uh, so we just have to watch. And okay, guys, I'm going back inside. I know usually I sit outside and ramble on, but we're going back inside. It's too hot. Get back in the air and okay, they're hollering. They're not hollering at each other. They're just having a loud conversation. If you adopt them, they're spayed, neuter. Yep, yep, yep. Absolutely, Miss R. That's what we've been talking about. So definitely. I don't think we thought about not getting a kitten though, and just getting the adult cats. To be honest, we haven't talked about that. So I've got to bring that up to mom, and that's a family something for all of us to talk about. Hoo-wee. Man. Okay, guys, let me get off my phone. I'll be right there. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I saw a video about mixing cornmeal with baking soda to kill rodents. Apparently, they don't fart, making the baking soda mixed with the gut. Huh, now, Patricia, I'll have to tell my husband about that because, yeah, I'll talk to him about it. Hmm. Whew, y'all. Man, I'll tell you what. I don't, if you're not a heat person, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't. Okay, guys, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ready, ready, ready. All right, guys, here we go. Borax, multi. Mm-hmm. I've actually used borax when I used to make my own laundry detergent. All right, Chandra, you're back. Yay, just in time, just in time. We've got some Family Feud questions, and we are going to play Family Feud. I encourage you to make sure that you are all caught up um, in the chat. Make sure your line up at the top underneath my name is all the way to the right and caught up. That way everyone hopefully hears the questions at the same time. And I think it's Honeybees 420. Honeybees Homestead 420. Miss G, hold on just a second. Let me look it up. Take that back. It's at Honeybees 420. It's got my name, Melissa Collins, at Honeybees 420. My PayPal. Hold on. Okay, I just put it in the chat, Miss. Okay, that's fine. All right, it's right there in the chat for you. All right, first question. Here we go. Name things you bring on a camping trip. Name things you bring on a camping trip. All right, bye, Nepatrish. Thanks for stopping in. Stay safe, honey. Oh, yeah, and I want to say thank you for the emails. I'm going to get back with you, too. I just now remembered them. But just know that I saw them. All right. Okay, chiming in with the first answer is a tent. Yes, you are on the board. All right, we got bug spray. Bug spray is on the board. Gina says sleeping bag. Yes, sleeping bag is on the board. Lantern. That's a good one. That's a good one. But it is not on the board. Flashlight. Is flashlight on the board? Nope. It is not on the board. Firewood. No firewood. That's crazy. You would think you need firewood. Okay, we got tent, sleeping bag, and we've got bug spray. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more answers on the board. 4 more answers on the board. What would you take on your camping trip? Lighter or matches? Nope. No lighter. Camp chairs? Nope. Beer? No. It's going to be quite dark on that camping trip, Miss R. Music? No. It's not there. Name things you bring on a camping trip. We got tent. We got a sleeping bag. We got bug spray. What else might you need? Twister, board game, stove. S'mores, yes, Lori Rose. S'mores is on the board. S'mores is on the board. We got 3 more. We got 3 more answers out there. 3 more answers. Name things you bring on a camping trip. What is an essential? We got an essential. Food and s'mores is on the board. Bug spray, sleeping bag, and tent. 3 more answers on the board. I love it. It's so fun. Gina says water. That is not on the board. That's surprising. TP. Yes, we need some toilet paper in the house. That is on the board. 2 more answers remaining. Marshmallows. With no matches or firewood, how are you making those s'mores? Right, Miss R. Oh my gosh, 2 more answers on the board. What might you take on a camping trip? This may help you find your way home. Well, my lighter won't stay lit. A gun, someone to cuddle with. That's a good one. A rain poncho. Yes, Lori, a compass. A compass. Why in the hell do they have that on there when you have your phone? But anyway, 1 more answers is on the board. We got a tent, a sleeping bag, we got our food, we got our toilet paper, our bug spray, and we got our compass. What are we going to put this all in? What are we going to put it in? Lori Rose said, I'd be lost without a compass. Sunscreen, cooler. Miss R got it, a backpack. Miss R is coming in with the last answer on the board, backpack. Okay, so we got a tent, a sleeping bag, a backpack, food, s'mores, toilet paper, bug spray or sunscreen, and a compass. I don't know how we're going to light anything. I don't know how we're going to camp at night. I guess when it gets dark, you just go to sleep and you wake up with the light, huh? Okay, guys, here we go. Number two. Name. Okay, we've done that before. We've done that one. Okay, here we go. Name foods. Name some foods that go with peanut butter. Name some things, some foods that go with peanut butter. We got 6 answers on the board. Name foods that go well with peanut butter. That's right, Gina. Coming in with number 1 is jelly. Jelly, Gina. Yes. Bananas. Yes. Celery. Yes. All on the board. Tart apple. Let's see, apple. No, apple. I would have said that too. I would have said apple too because I love apple and peanut butter. Yeah. Okay, we got jelly, bananas, celery. We got 3 more. 3 more answers on the board. Miss R says chocolate. Yes, that is on the board. Yes, that is on the board. Bread. Nope, not on the board. We got 2 more answers. 2 more answers on the board. We got jelly, chocolate, bananas, celery. Chandra says Flint Rock. I think Chandra is a little behind. Chandra, I think you may be a little behind on the chat. You need to speed up the chat, baby. Oh, there she goes. Jelly and honey. You need to. She's fixing to hear me in just a second. You need to make sure you're with us all up at the top of the chat. Peanut butter on your Flint. Oh, you girls crack me Rock. You need to speed us up, bunny. You're cracking me up. You're cracking me up. I know, Lori. I'm dead. Lori says I'm dead. Tommy D says that all the time, doesn't he? We love you, Chandra. You made us rock and roll today. That's funny, girlfriend. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. Everybody get caught up. Everybody get caught up. We got two more answers on the board. Name foods that go with peanut butter. Two more answers on the board. Who's going to get it? Oh, thank you, girl. I needed that. I needed that today. Do we have marshmallow yet? No, we don't. No marshmallow. Oh, here we go. Gina says cookies. Yes. Oreo cookies. Yes, is on the board. We got one more answer on the board, and it starts with an O. It starts with an O. We got jelly, chocolate, bananas, Oreos, celery, and one more. It starts with an O. Ooh, olives. Ooh, can you imagine? I'm so glad that's not up there, Lori. Because I love olives. I sure do. Milk, Gina says. It starts with an O, y'all. It starts with an O. Name foods that go with peanut butter. One more. One more answer on the board. Okay, we got jelly, chocolate, bananas, Oreo cookies, oats, and celery. Oh, possum, Gina. Oh, that was good. Nasty possum. Okay, name. Here we go, guys. Are y'all ready? An orange. Okay. Name an activity you might do at a sleepover. Name an activity that you might do at a sleepover. Yeah, think teenage girls. Name activities teenage girls might do at a sleepover. Might as well just put it like that. Lori Rose says pierce ears. Truth or dare? Yes, truth or dare. Tell a spooky story. tell lies, wrap houses. Let me see. Okay, truth or dare is on the board. Truth or dare is on the board, and we have 4 more answers. 4 more answers. Fake calls, Gina says. Yes, that is on the board. Truth or dare and prank calls are on the board. 3 more answers. Freeze bras. Oh, God. That's good, Gina. Freeze bras. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. I don't think they did either. That's good. That's good. That's a good prank. That's a good prank. Put someone's bra in the freezer. Oh, God, that's good. That's good. Oh. There you go, Lori. Pillow fight is on the board. Yes, pillow fight, truth or dare, prank calls. Who said pierce ears? All right. Pillow fight, truth or dare, prank calls. We got 2 more on the board. What might girls do? Or guys. Let's put guys in there too, because I think the guys would fit on 2 of these, maybe 3. So yeah, we got truth or dare, pillow fight, making prank phone calls. What else might girls do? Drink, Lori Rose says. No, it's not up here, thank God. I know, Chandra, some of these answers, they say we've asked the top 100 or the top 100 answers to this question or whatever. Oh, I thought you were laying a lizard down. Lord have mercy. Oh, that's awesome.
It's just like one spot that had grown out of the fence.
Oh, we need to snap them up. I can, stir fry these with some squash and onion.
Yeah, because they get bigger. There's some bigger ones.
Those are fresh and tender, though. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good size. Snap bean. Yeah. Y'all, Larry just brought me in a handful of snap beans, and at first I thought he was laying a green lizard down here. But I got a whole handful of snap beans. Okay, let me get back to this. Boys, put on makeup. Yes, Gina, put on makeup. Makeovers and paint nails is on the board. We got 1 more on the board. Sneak out. Scavenger hunt. Sneak out and wrap houses. Streak down the street. Roll a joint and cough. Oh, let's see, this is what a girl and a guy might do on their first date. Where might you go on a first date? And remember, this is an activity you might do at a sleepover. So you can go and watch the submarine races, kiss. Okay, we got pillow fight, truth or dare. What might girls do? There you go, Gina. Oh, Lori. Y'all both got it. Y'all both got watching movies. There you go. Yes. There we go. Okay, here are 6 answers on the board. 6 answers on the board. Name a word that rhymes with the word horse. Name a word that rhymes with horse. Yes, course, Gina and Lori Rose is on the board. Yes, yes. Force. Yes, Miss R is on the board. Force and course. Source, Miss R says. Yes. All right, 3 more. 3 more words that rhyme with the word horse. Y'all are doing good, man. Chandra says, so I won't be having a sleepover with you all. Miss G. Oh my gosh. Y'all are too funny. Don't invite me. Don't invite me for a sleepover, huh? All right, guys. Name a word that rhymes with horse. We got force, source, course. We got 3 more words out there that I'm looking for. It can be two syllable. Um, so we've got 3 words that are 2 syllable. I don't really remember having like girl sleepovers. I would have like a friend stay over. I'd stay over at a friend's, but it wasn't ever really like lots of girls together like when you're in college and things. I missed those years because I was a mother. So anybody got any ideas? Any ideas? Name a word that rhymes with horse. Just keep them fed and make sure they got toilet paper, right, Chandra? Oh, Lori says I'm stumped. Okay, two. Okay, it is kind of a tough one because. Okay, there we go, Miss R. Yeah, 2 syllable. Enforce um is not on there. Resource is not on there. They should be, but they're not. Um, but you're in the right. You're in the right direction. You're in the right direction, Miss R. One of them is very prevalent today in this country. We have the highest rate of blank in this country in marriages. Yeah, Chandra. That's what I was telling my husband that we'd have to saute them up with some squash. I love squash and green beans together with some onion and garlic. Miss R, correct. Oh no, Miss G, that's a bad word. Divorce, yes, that is correct. So we got force, source, course, divorce, and two more, two more. What might you have if you hurt somebody's feelings? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Okay, here we go. Remorse, yes, Lori Rose, good. And then we got force, source, course, divorce, endorse, and remorse. Endorse was that last one. Some of these are really, really, sorry, crazy. Name a dish or ingredient you might find on the menu at an expensive restaurant. Name a dish or ingredient you might find on the menu at an expensive restaurant. And there are four answers on the board. Filet, yes, is on the board. Escargot is not on the board. Caviar, yes, is on the board. Two more. Truffles, yes, Gina is on the board. And one more, pate. Frog legs. I've never seen that at an expensive restaurant, Miss Jenny. Lobster, yes, that is on the board. Y'all got all of those. Yay, yay. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. We got six answers on the board. Name a water sport. Sport. Name a water sport. Exactly, Miss R. That's so good to look at it that way, isn't it? Did you know that half of all marriages survive? That's right. Kaisa's coming in with water polo. Let's see. Water polo is on the board. Yes, it is on the board. Lori Rose said water polo. Gina says skiing. Yes, that is on the board. Swimming. Yes. Skiing. Yes, those are on the board. Yes. Diving. 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 Yes, that is on the board. Speedboat racing. Yes, that is on the board. I can't. They're hard to keep up with when there's six. So we've got swimming, boating, diving, and water polo, and skiing. And we got one more, sink swimming. We got one more. What might they do in? Huh. Well, they do it in California. I've seen people on TV doing it in California, like out on the water. Um, yeah, I've never done it. I've never done it. It looks quite hard. You have to have a lot of upper body strength, leg strength. You gotta, you know, I would probably have a shark eat me or something. There you go. There you go. Surf. Yes, guys, y'all got them all right. Y'all got them all right. Swimming, surfing, boating, jet skiing, diving, and water polo. Okay, this is good. This is a good one. Name something besides books you might find in a library. Okay, love you, Chandra. I'm so glad you pulled up today, honey. Send me, I bet you got some pics or something. Send them to me. I'm so glad you were here today, hon. Hope you have a good evening. All right, Miss G. Fishing. Okay, that was the last one. Okay, Gina says computer. Yes, that is on the board. Librarian. Yes, on the board. All right, we're on a roll here. Nerds, Miss G said. Hey, I love the library. I love the library. I guess because it's so quiet. Have y'all seen the guy? Oh my God. I want to play it for y'all so bad. I wonder if I can edit it out. Lori Rose is laughing. She says magazines. Yes, magazines is on the board. What else? Air conditioning on a hot day. You're right, Miss R. So right. Oh, goodness. We got 2 more answers on the board. What might you find besides books in a library? The Dewey Decimal System. Oh, I haven't heard about Dewey in a long time. Nope, that is not on the board. Yes, Honeybee, a nerd. Yes. Yes, I got a little bit of nerd in me. Yes, I do. I wasn't with the nerds in high school or anything, but close to it because, I just was very quiet in high school. Newspaper, yes, Lori Rose. And one more is on the board. Y'all got one more. We've got computers, librarians, magazines, newspapers, and a Friday date, Miss G says. That's right. Go to the library, Miss G. That's all you need to do. Find you a man at the library. Lori Rose says kids. Miss R says media. You're close, Miss R. Very close. Books on CD and DVD. Yes. Yeah. Oh, newspaper racks? Really? I see. I haven't been in over 3 years, y'all. Y'all need to, oh my goodness. Y'all really don't get out much. I'm going to be honest. I went the other day out for Father's Day, and it was hard because I really, first of all, it took me 3 days to psych myself into going because it was, it's Father's Day. So we went and took Larry to eat. And then afterwards, we needed to go to Walmart. And thank God when we went, there was hardly anybody there because obviously it's Father's Day. Everybody's celebrating, hopefully, if they can. And Larry got his hair cut. He ended up donating his hair to St. Baldwick's, which is the same place I donated mine for wigs. And he got 3 ponytails out of it. So he was really happy about that. But he's got his hair cut short and he's very handsome. And, but anyway, I got out and I went into Walmart and, this is a huge thing for me. Very big, guys, because I don't go anywhere. It actually has to do with me being in the car. And I've had this before. I've went through this before and I overcame it. And so I'm at a place now where I'm trying to work through that because I think my daughter-in-law holds it against me, y'all, and I haven't seen my grandbaby. And yeah, I'm having a rough time, My gosh, why am I talking about this? I'm just talking. Oh my gosh. I miss my grandbabies. I'm just going to say that. I miss my grandchildren. And just pray for the situation. It's not a terrible situation, but it could be better. And I need to see my grandchildren. And it has a lot to do with me being so far out and not leaving my house. If I could just leave my house. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just vomited all at your feet. So there's all my business. Anyway, yeah, so I'm struggling with that, guys. I guess I really just needed to say that to get that out because I've been holding it in for a while. I've been holding it in. But I miss my grandbabies, and I really miss my my granddaughter just had a birthday. She just turned 5. And my son that passed away, that's his daughter, and we didn't even get invited to the birthday party. I didn't even know that they had a birthday party because the day of her birthday when we called her, they were at a water park. So we only spoke through FaceTime really quick. I was able to say and see her and tell her happy birthday, but to physically touch her and to be that close to her and then to not be invited to the birthday party, I haven't even responded or reached out to Mama over it because I feel like she would just blame me. So I don't know. How do you guys? I don't know. Anyway, maybe you guys can, pray for the situation and, email me if you have some thoughts. I just, I'm really, really hoping that this medicine works and that, I can get back to where I know I'm supposed to be. Oh, where? I feel like, where am I at? I took care and raised 2 boys a lot of the times by myself because Larry worked out of town or something like that, or as much as he worked and it was needed at the time. You do what you do, but I did all that. I did that, and I don't want to miss out on my grandchildren. And I lay in bed at night and I think, God, what would Paul think? I mean, I wouldn't want him to be mad. Why am I crying? Okay, guys, I really love you for me to open up like this. I just needed to get that out there. I know somebody else must be going through it, or you've been through it. And you're right, Miss G. I need to make the first move. I've made, I don't mind making the first move. I don't. And I will, because that's just who I am. But it wouldn't hurt for her to make a move too. And I just feel like it's not like they don't know my situation, but it's like there's no empathy for the situation. And I'm not saying I'm just saying her in particular. I really don't know. It's not like we've had a fight or anything. I just know how and what has went on, which, I won't ever put all out there because that's our business. But at the same time, nothing should stop me from, being with my granddaughter. And it's like the enemy took away my son, and he's trying to take my granddaughter too, just because I'm having a problem getting in my car and driving. And I think that I blame myself, probably I'm a little harsh on myself, because yeah, she brings her boyfriend to work every day over this way. So it wouldn't be an issue for her to drop by and, just drop in. Hey, Marianne Hope. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marianne. I can't imagine going that long. And see, maybe it was just to bring you in, Marianne. I don't know. All I know is that, you know, man, I've been holding this in for a little while. I mean, her birthday was June 6th. So I've been sitting on this for a couple of weeks, and maybe that's why I've been isolating. Now that I really focus on that and think about it, that's why I've been isolating, because this really got me down. It did. It was like a punch in the gut to realize, I'm not on Facebook. I don't see stuff on Facebook, and there's a reason I'm not on Facebook, for my mental health. But my mother-in-law is on Facebook. Mom has Facebook, and that's how she keeps up with her granddaughters who are in Arizona. And, other people. Well, she ends up coming into the room the other night, and she's like, did you know anything about a birthday party? I said, what are you talking about? And she's like, here's pictures right here on Facebook of a birthday party. And I literally just stood so still. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it. We didn't even get an invite. Wasn't told about it. Nothing. So, I don't know how to take that. Oh, Marianne, I'm depressed too. I feel you, girl. I do. I will, Miss R. Yeah. That's all I can do is, keep trying to open that door to where she realizes, see, this girl used to call me mama. And when my son died, she stopped calling me mama and started calling me Melissa. And our whole relationship changed. I don't know. It's like the guy she's with now. And I want her to be with a good man. I want her to have a family, and she has another baby, and that was soon after my son died. And I don't know if she feels ashamed, or if I feel it. I don't know what is going on, but I've tried to talk to her and thought everything was fine. Can't understand why she doesn't call me mama. I don't know. It's hurtful. It hurts. That's all I can say. Prayers for you, Mary Ann. Prayers for you, sweetheart. To one day, Larry has said, to me, Melissa, kids grow up. Kids grow up and they will start to see and realize who their grandparents are, because I remember doing that and he remembers doing that. So yeah, I can do that, Miss G. Well, Miss G, like I said, there's a lot um, that has, went on. Um, it was very quickly after my son passed, and some things took place uh, that probably changed her view of me, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. If putting myself in her shoes, rightfully so. But that's over now, and all I want is for her to be the best mother to my son's daughter, because it's not just her daughter, that is my son's daughter. And I want her to know her grandmother, and I want her to know my son, and nobody's going to give that to her the way we can. So yes, Miss G, already had that in mind. Thank you for giving me that permission, because I already kind of had that in mind. So, what is everybody going to eat tonight? We know that. Well, I just went totally in a new direction, didn't I? um, what was I going to say? That's right, Marianne. That's something that, I was telling my husband, today. He hasn't been on my case, but he's been kind of like, when are you going to do some content? He's trying to not force me or whatever. He's just trying to, keep it in the forefront of my mind. But it is. And, mental health is one of the things that I feel that my channel, talks about a lot. And I want to have other people, talk about it, with us. And so, I want to discuss things like bipolar 2, and these disorders, schizophrenia, PTSD. Let's really delve in and take a look at mental health, and not only that, but grieving also, because when you're grieving, that affects your mental health. If you already have a mental health problem, how does grief affect that? It's like a double whammy. It's a double whammy. And I feel it. I literally feel like I've been knocked down, trampled over again and again and again. And I'm just doing everything that I can to get up off the ground, but I feel like I'm being held down. And that's how I feel. And for people that don't understand depression, they say, well, if you would just stop being lazy and just get up. Well, it don't work like that, number one. And number two, don't you think I say that to myself all the time? Um, my husband really didn't understand depression until he had a bout of depression, while grieving our son. And now he really understands when I talk to him and explain to him how I'm feeling. Then he understands, because he has recently, been there, and he's doing a lot better now. But it's affected everything in our life. Everything in our life has been affected. Our mental health, our living situation, our finances, um, everything. It's affected everything. Um, Relationships, within family. Um, so, it's just the four of us against the world. And now I have you guys, and it's like all of us. And I want to just learn together and be there for you and have you there for me. Bounce ideas off of each other, in a, in a good, constructive criticism way, And I'm not too high up on a pedestal to where I can, I'll sit there and say, oh, I don't need to apologize. Oh, no. If I've done wrong, and a lot of times even when I haven't done wrong, I'll apologize, because that's just who I am. Because I want to be in peace at all times. Thank you, Kaisa. I love you, girl. Exactly, Miss R. That's what I'm wanting to do. Thank you, Miss G. Love you, girl. I know, Lori Rose, I hate when people say that, because they don't, people just don't really understand. And it's hard for me to tell people that I have a problem leaving my house. Mom knows that if she wants to go out to eat, that she has to at least let me know three days ahead of time, for me to kind of mentally get ready that, I'm fixing to be going out into this big wide world that crushes you. There's so much happening. And thank you, Marianne. So you understand exactly. See, I didn't even know that was the word for it. I really didn't know that was even the word for it. Agoraphobic. Let me write that down. I wrote that down because I want to do research on that, Marianne. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, Marianne, I don't like going out at all, and it really is a chore for me to get ready to go out. Mentally, it's a chore. But I did go out. Oh gosh, there were so many people. Even though we got there early, there were so many people there and getting out of church, and it was just, by the time we left, I was so ready to get out of there. I know, Miss G. I know. I don't want you to feel abandoned at all, sweetheart. I really don't. And just know that um I'm not doing it intentionally. These lives help me so much, but then there are literally some days where I know if I come on, I'm not in a good headspace, and I just don't want to, I don't know, fall apart or go off or lose my temper, because I do have a temper, but it's nothing like that. But yeah, I just like to keep calm. That is so true, Gina. You know what? And that's when it set in. My son, Paul, passed away, and then COVID. And I know I probably shouldn't say that, but it hit, and it's like they isolated us on purpose. It's not good. It's not good. Yes, Miss R. Yes, my lives are like getting. Yes, this is therapy for me. I mean, yeah, I just basically opened up, and you know, I'm pretty good at keeping, really personal things like that, you know, in the family, because I don't want, if they know my channel or something, I don't want them to hear me talking about them, because I love the mothers of my grandchildren um, so much. They have no clue, really. I don't, and I've probably never shown them really the respect and the love that I have for them, and the life that they gave to my grandchildren. And that's how I view the three mothers of my grandchildren. They're all three beautiful and beautiful women, all different personalities. But hugs to you, Mary Ann, sweetheart. I hope you have a good evening. Lori Rose, me too. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, even my doctors know. My doctors know that I have this problem. And so I'll make appointments, and I may have to call and reschedule, and then I'll go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're welcome, Marianne. I hope you stop back in, even if you're just listening, honey. Just know that you're in my prayers. You're in my prayers. Oh no, Miss G. Take baby steps and go visit your neighbors. Hell no, I don't care about my neighbors. That's not a baby step. Oh, that's a huge giant leap. Some people just have that, that outgoing personality. You have that, Miss G. I don't have that. I mean, I don't, when I do meet people, it's great. It's like I don't meet a stranger. But then on the other hand, I'm not a real big social, butterfly. You know, y'all, it is 90 degrees, and it said with the humidity, it feels like it's 100. That's right. That's right, Gina. I have my next door neighbor is across the pond, and she's in her 80s. And then I have my other neighbors that you guys see, like if I'm sitting outside, the cars that will pass behind me, that's their house. And I do know their names. Me and her have spoken, but it was out when I was taking Thunder for a walk, and she was taking the trash out, and so we got together and started talking. So I do know them. I was just thinking that, Miss G. Just thinking that, honey. Matter of fact, I got my phone in my hand, and I'm just gonna go back into StreamYard. Be right there. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. I am back. Welcome back. Okay. Hmm? Oh. Okay. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Yes, yeah. I'm just looking at catching up on the chat, y'all. But it's been just over a year, Gina. And see, that's like I know that feeling because my son passed. He died here at this house, and um, no one, none of our neighbors, knew. I mean, um, and then when I had talked to the older lady, her name is Miss Irma, and I talked to her, and she has a lot of family over. She hasn't been in good health. And then the other neighbors, they didn't know either, Gina. And so, I mean, it's kind of like, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? You don't shout it. Like you said, and what are you supposed to do? Shout it from the rooftops? I mean, all you know is that it doesn't matter, you know? Skip. I would, Miss G, and I might take you up on that little, take her some tomatoes and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I wondered what you meant, Marianne. I was like, hmm. Now, see, that's the way I felt, Marianne. There's something, I don't know. I haven't been the same since Paul passed. Um, but I'm not. I don't know. It's hard for me to put into words exactly what I feel, and after losing a child.
Um, can you share with me about your loss? Um, if you want. If not, I can talk about mine. I will, Miss G. It's a pretty good walk over there, but um, she's actually called us up one day and said, I think your groceries were delivered to my house. And Walmart had delivered our groceries over there, so that was funny. Okay, Marianne, don't worry, sweetheart. I understand. Maybe in an email or one day when you're ready. I understand, though. Um, yeah, a piece of me, there was a part of me that died the night that my son died. And I don't know where that part went. I don't know if I'm able to get it back. I don't know of anything. There's no drug, there's no alcohol, there's nothing to fill that space except the love of God. And I have to keep my eyes focused on that and knowing that my son is eternal and I'll be with him. And I know that in some semblance he's with me. That's what keeps me going at this moment. Um, and I just need a little help. I need a little help to come up out of this. I used to go to college, drive all over the place. We've moved from here and there and everywhere. I've traveled, I've been on cruises, so it's not like I've always had this. It's not like I've always stayed this way. So I know that there's room for change. Oh, you got to go, Miss G? Okay, honey, love you. Love you, girl. Have a fabulous night, Kaisa says. I understand, Marianne. Gosh, um, just know you're in my heart. You're in my thoughts for sure. And just know that I'm here. Even if you don't want to speak publicly or, in chat, you can email me. I'm very private. I can keep things to myself. And if you just need someone, just know I'm here for you. And I'll leave it at that. But until then, I'll talk about my lovely Paul with his beautiful green eyes and his magnificent smile. He had the biggest smile. And I do understand, Marianne. I do, honey. And bit me. Yeah. Y'all, it's hot out here. Woo, my hands sweating. Your son's name is Steve. Well, we're thinking of you, Steve. Right now, all of us here in this chat are honoring you and your name and your presence here in this earth. And we're paying close attention to your mama. Just know that. We love you, Steve. Wonderful name. I love that name, Steve. I adopted my Billy. You did? Adoption is so wonderful. That's awesome, Marianne. So Billy was adopted. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all that Larry found a hornet's nest. Yeah, he did. I told him he better get rid of that. Prayers for you too, Marianne, sweetheart. My heart just know that, we know. I know. And Gina lost, she had her husband pass, and that's such a huge loss also, to spend all these years with someone and to have them gone. I've watched my mom, Larry's mom, when my father-in-law passed away, and how strong she was and how she kept going, and and there's just some people that are like that, and they can just, and I'm not saying it doesn't affect them, because I know through talking to her that it has. But the tenacity and the strength to keep up your life, to keep going, it's a lot. And some people don't want to talk about, grief, and they don't want to hear about grief. And what I say to that is, we cannot go through this life and not know someone that we have loved or something, and them not pass away. It didn't happen in my 20s, but it certainly happened in my 30s and 40s. And for me, mine was kind of like, how they, and I'm not comparing myself to a soldier. God knows, what they do for our country, fight for our country. So I'm not saying it in that aspect, but in the aspect of watching, your brothers in arms either be wounded or lose their life. Is I kind of, that's what a psychiatrist told me, is that you've almost been like in a war type setting, to where all these people, and these people were, very, very close to you, not like a long lost cousin. These are like relatives close to you. My brother, my father-in-law, my uncle, and then it moved on up to my mom, my son, my dad, and many in between. I've had, kids from St. Jude that have passed, that I knew, and it's like just back to back to back to back to back. It was like for a whole year. I'll just be honest with you. I used to not answer my phone, because I was so afraid that someone was calling me to give me bad news. That's how bad it was. So it was almost like not leaving my house. Right. Oh, thank you for showing up, Lori Rose, and thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. All your support. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And um, when I come back live again, we'll have to do another Family Feud. Yeah, do some more questions. But y'all, I've got to go cook supper. I'm hungry. And all I can keep thinking is about that taco meat and eating a burrito. We call them burritos. Get me a burrito. I got hard shell tacos and I've got flour tortillas, so I'm gonna do a burrito and a couple of tacos. How about that? And that's my Mexican meal. Love me some Mexican food. Well, guys, I absolutely thank you for all being here, for all pulling up. I'm going to get off of here and go cook dinner, but I want to say that I appreciate all of you for being there, for listening. You know, that's one of the biggest things that we can do for each other, and that's listen. And to love on each other in the chat. And that's what we have here. And I thank you all for that. You guys make this happen. I'm just a conduit. Love you, Kaisa. Love you, Marianne. That's exactly right, Marianne. We don't know what people are going through. We never know. And I'm so glad that you came into the chat today and you shared with us your son. And we will hold him dear. And I hope you come back. And you're so welcome. Miss R, love you, hun. I'm going to get those pictures uploaded and I'll find out, if and when I can share them and everything. So I love all of you. Thanks for coming in. Honeybees out.